morning, North County Referrals. My name is Ginny Winkler, and I am your professional realtor of the group. I struggled as to what I wanted to talk to you about today because everybody knows what a realtor does. They help you buy or sell a home. What sets me apart is I offer more of a personalized service. I'm there to not just help you sell your home or buy a home. I try to help people with the things that you do to your home prior to selling it. Right now, I've helped a gentleman. We trimmed bushes. We got the curb appeal looking really well. Had an estate sale, organized all of that. Even got a inspection, so we would know, because the home is older and we wanted to get top dollar and present it well to the buying public. So we got an inspection, found out that there was some significant issues. Fortunately, I happened to be in the greatest networking group, and I was able to call our structural engineer, the plumber of a relative in the group, and get some excellent advice to help my client make the best decision as to whether to repair things or lessen the price or credit a buyer for the services that needed to be performed. So for that, I thank all of you. Bill, you're not here, but thank you. And you know, with every purchase or sale, there's a lot, it's a very, very emotional process. A lot of the places where people buy their home, they end up with lifelong friendships, and their children grow up with these people, and those friendships may continue on for their lifetime. And so I take that very, very seriously. Obviously, I want to get top dollar in the particular situation that I was referring to earlier. Within a day, we were able to secure an offer $90,000 over our asking price. Wow. And to be honest with you, I thought our asking price was a little on the high side. But this just goes to show you what the market is right now. There's a tremendous shortage of homes, especially in California. Almost, yeah.
Rob was wanting in.
With the price of land in California, almost daily, there are articles in the paper about the prices of homes, home shortages. This one was San Diego home price gains a blow by other California cities. This shows 27.1% increase in value in the last year. When I pulled up through our MLS in 92128, which is where we are located right now, in the month of July, there was a 30% increase in value. In 1 month.
30%, wow.
In year to date, it was 22.6%. So my gut feeling is it's probably going to get worse. The cost of building, whether it's lumber, buying land, securing, the construction industry, their wages and their expenses, building permits, things like that, it all adds up to higher prices. One of the things that, I thought, just out of curiosity, I looked up a house, let's just say you're buying a house for $650,000 and you're going to put down 3.5% with an FHA loan, which, by the way, right now, mortgage loans are under 3%, which is astronomically low. My first home, it was 17%. So that shows you how old I am. But anyway, so interest rates are really low, but the cost of the properties is much higher. So that $650,000 home that you bought at 3.5% down with all of your closing costs, you would have to come in with roughly $41,000 down. That's a lot for young first-time buyers
A lot for anybody.
to come up with. And your monthly payment is also gonna be over $4,000 a month. So if you're buying this property as an investment, let's just say you wanna be an investor and have a renter, if your monthly payment is $4,000 a month, what are you gonna charge for rent to cover your costs? Even though you're gonna be building your equity, which will be your long-term financial gain, you still don't wanna go in the hole every month. So rents are gonna be going up. My heart breaks for our young first-time buyers, because it's very, very difficult here. And the same with people that are thinking, hey, I want to capitalize on selling my home right now while prices are skyrocketing. Where are you gonna go? What are you gonna buy? Unless you're willing to drastically downsize. And the problem with downsizing so much is the inventory of low-priced properties. And by low-priced properties, we're talking 400,000. We're not talking, $200,000 property. You're still looking at you have to go somewhere, unless you decide that, to buy an RV.
You can always go to heaven.
Yeah. If you want to stay in the area, you can go to other places. The other city in the United States that has had the most growth is Phoenix. And their prices have risen. Some of the things that I try to do for my buyers is not only give them the information, which can be overwhelming, but I have an app for their phone, and I've shared that with many of you, where you can drive around and it will show you the prices of homes near your location. You can scroll through, you can look at the pictures, you can look at all the particulars of that property, and if you say, hey, this isn't too bad, I think I can swing this, you can call me. I can give you an idea as to what your down payment would be, what your monthly payment would be. And your monthly payment is not just, a lot of times you'll hear, oh, your monthly payment is $2,500. That does not include taxes, insurance, mortgage insurance, if you don't have 20% down. There's a lot of other little fees that go in there to make up your out-of-pocket monthly fees. I want my clients to know that, so that they're not surprised and stuck in a situation where they no longer, after a year, can no longer afford their house because they don't have the funds to save up for that water heater that goes out or the car that breaks down. So I take that personal interest to find, I'm not here to make a quick sale. I'm here to make sure that my clients are taken care of in the best way they can. There's another push right now, with granny flats. Granny flats can be great if you have extended family or you need to rent out. The problem is with the granny flats, because they're so desperate right now for housing, that you no longer have to the setbacks, the 5-foot setbacks don't come into play. The impact on infrastructures, traffic, water, sewer, blah, blah, blah. None of that, they're pushing all of these, so you can actually build a 2 or 3 story apartment complex in your backyard and not have to follow the rules. So they're starting to realize that some of these people that are capitalizing on that, they aren't using it the way it was intended, to maybe secure a home for an elderly parent or a child who's ready to move out but can't afford it. They're building mini apartment complexes. So that's producing a plight on some neighborhoods, which is also affecting their market value. So there's a lot going on with real estate. It's a very tough time to be a realtor. You know, if you're listing a home, it sells like that. If you're working with buyers, it can be challenging to find the right property at the right price point for them. So I try to take in all those factors, make sure that my clients are treated like my family. I want the best for them, just as I want the best for my family.